when you left here. But you've nothing to show for it, D.
Why does it look like... Why does it look like on the inside of them, like on their chest, it look like they have core crystals like in 2?
To sell it forth in the first place.
Sure.
Like it's a purple glow, but it's not like
I believe it's my turn.
a full-on core crystal, but it looks like it's the essence of one.
Feast. Even if you did stop its raging flow, it will soon burst through. Well, let us see how far the flow brings them this time.
I wonder why his face is all cracked up. He kind of reminds me of like Alvis, or like one of those people who are like really big and a prominent figure, but
we each have a lifespan of 10 years. We call them terms. Life begins with our first term and ends at the close of our 10th.
Victory!
And over the course of those 10 years, we fight continually.
that's so bleak, bro.
Is that? Of course we're gonna survive. I've thought about this a lot. About what I can achieve. What I'll leave behind.
Then I think of tomorrow and the tremors are back. Will I see the same faces when I wake? Will I even be around to see them?
Get ready!
Now, the enemy is before you. Chase them to the ends of the world.
Unchecked, Ouroboros will lead this world to ruin. You must be erased.
These soldiers will nourish me, and we can always grow plenty more.
Okay. We can always grow plenty more. That's an interesting line. So this right here is a flesh eater's core crystal, and she looks like Nia from Xenoblade 2. So it's like, are some of the characters gonna be blades like how they were in 2, and some people gonna be like Homs like how they were in Xenoblade 1? Is it like Homs versus people who can actually be blades, and well, not be blades, but like have blades? Or is it like a completely different thing? Because I know they have like the Ouroboros where you can like, well, they'll talk about later.
You gave us a choice. The choice not to fight. And you made it true.
That mark there. Late 10th term, eh? 3 months left. That about right?
3 more months. And then I'll be gone from this world.
So does the mark just show up 3 months away?
This time, the lost numbers are attacking.
We sample of it.
Okay, so these are the antagonists, right? And then these are like pods. So okay, so there's people in the pods, right? So is this what they mean by they can just grow more?
How many of you are getting made an example of and hopes rest this time?
Like, look, if they only age 10 years, all the characters look like they're older than 10. So you're not gonna fight children. So like how I watched the video earlier, like he was saying, like, are they clones? So is this what they mean by they're gonna grow more? You know?
The lost numbers are attacking.
We have good reason to meet with them. To bring peace. And to set the world to rights.
But take a look around. Think about how many lives it's cost. Annihilator started moving.
This is bad, Noah.
Now I want to live.
I'm still stuck on the Nampon's voice being deep as shit.
So don't give up yet. This'll buy you some extra time. Use it. Stop this. I don't want any of your time.
If the world holds our lives back, I will end it.
These are our lives here.
Holds our lives back, I will end it.
If the world holds our lives back, I will end it.
They're not some toys you can just play with.
That nigga Noah said, if the world is gonna hold our lives back, I'm burning this bitch to the ground. That is yeah.
It is fate. Many have tried, but none have ever managed to escape its flow.
Okay. I don't know what the infinity symbol means right now, but the thing that just tripped me out is like they're in a theater, right? And they're watching I don't know what her name is. I don't know all the characters' names. I haven't been like looking too deeply into it. But like it's like they're watching a film.
Many have tried, but none have ever managed to escape its flow.
And then the infinity in his eye, that's like... And it was the infinity on their Ouroboros,
What is
too.
it they need to stay alive? Water? Food? Certainly. But what we need most is life itself. Is life itself. But what we need most is life itself.
So you said, what do they need to survive? Water, food, most certainly. But what we really need is life itself. That's... Well, what do they need to survive? So is he talking about... Because the dude earlier was like, this is going to bring me nutrients or whatever. And he was like, we can always grow more. So that's where like the clone thing comes in, right? So... If he's saying, like, what do they need to survive, is he talking about them specifically, like the guys? You know what I mean? Like the guy that he was talking about? Well, the guy that was talking about we could just grow more soldiers? It's an interesting line.
Taking each other's lives, with the taken flames becoming your own in turn.
And then that looks like the Zords or the Mechanis from Xenoblade 1. And then the little...
The world of Ionios.
So, the red stuff is the life force that comes out of the clones or whatever, right? And then he's literally charging... Why am I pointing at my screen like you can see that? He's literally charging up from that.
This is the world of Ionios.
And then those look like the were there robots that look like that in Xenoblade 2, like towards the world tree? I have to go back and look. But yeah, those look like
Kevis and Agnes and their grisly
Kevis and Agnes
conflict stand in contrast to its natural splendor.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of stuff from like the World Tree. And like the really high technology type stuff.
All this killing for the sake of filling one's own flame clock.
One's own flame clock. What is a flame clock for though?
Fighting is all the people of Ionios learn. Their fate leads to everyone's destruction.
Okay, so from birth, which is whenever they aren't, like, whenever they're cloned or whatever, they're trained to fight, but their fate is going to destroy everybody. What do you mean?
Leads to everyone's destruction.
Ooh.
Their lifespans are a mere 10 years.
Okay.
Surviving on the battlefield, fulfilling that.
Now everybody's saying that this is Melia, which, yeah, it looks like her. It's interesting.
10-year lifespan of service, and receiving a homecoming ceremony in front of their queen is the highest honor.
So, question: if their life force is 10 years. The queen doesn't, the queen isn't a part of that, right? Right? Because if the highest honor is to be sent home in front of the queen for your duties, it's like, what if the queen dies? What happens then? Do they have another queen that they train to?
However, many never receive this honor. as they fall in battle. Their souls evaporating into the beyond as the melody of the Offseers plays.
Hey, that flute melody is dope though.
In today's presentation, we'll introduce the world of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game and follow the main character's adventures.
Countless comrades have lost their lives thanks to this filth.
What do you think it's like for us? Losing friend after friend. You steal everything from us.
6 soldiers, 3 from Kevis and 3 from Agnes, were commissioned to take part in a special mission. Both parties, filled with mutual hatred, draw their weapons at first, but when they encounter a mysterious figure, they shelve their distrust and resolve to work together.
Because now, kids, you share a common destiny. They'll hunt you constantly, relentlessly, without rest. There's one
I wonder
place
if
that
that's
might
gonna
give
be
you a
this
chance.
game's Van Damme.
Sword march. The land pierced by a great sword.
Okay, so land pierced by a great sword. This looks like the Monado kind of. Right?
Our city.
Defeat the real enemy and restore the world to order.
This story focuses on these 6 characters.
This is what we're meant to
Okay, so
do.
Noah.
To send on the voices of the departed.
I just gotta remember their names.
Ready, he says. From the moment
Uni?
I chose this muddy path, I've been more than
Is that her name, Uni? Lance?
I'm not gonna let you take the fall alone.
He reminds me of
I've thought about this a lot.
Ryan. He reminds me of Ryan. Mio is her name. So yeah, I was right
About what I can achieve,
in my head.
what I leave behind.
If anything, we should
Taeyeon.
be questioning all that we've thought to be true. Differences are all a matter of perspective.
The truth is,
Cena.
she's terrified. She needs someone to tell her that everything will be all right.
Now fugitives of both Kevis and Agnes, these fate-defying hopefuls journey to learn the truths of their world.
Their role is to convey the Queen's directives to the colonies.
So they're not gonna talk about the Napon though? Like, I thought the Napon would be main characters too because they've been showing up a lot. Right?
Along with handling admin and
Or is that like a spoiler?
our colonies regard each other. Along with handling admin, their role is to convey the Queen's directives to the colonies, along with handling admin and decision making. Our colonies regard each other as enemies. But if the consuls giving the orders are the same, it means
But these guys are mega suspicious?
There go that
I
infinity
suspect
symbol
they
again.
may be more deeply involved than we thought. With the reason why we fight, with deciding our fate.
Our fate.
See, look, the Napon are still there. Like, they're not main characters. Even though they're not like the ones that's fighting, but they're not main characters.
So hot. Keep it together now, Mimi. Hey, look! There! Mimi, look! It's water!
Is this kind of like a core crystal too, right here? Like she has like the flesh eater one that's kind of like Nia's, and then like this one kind of looks like, well, it doesn't look like anybody's, but I'm saying like, is this kind of like a core crystal too?
There's an oasis!
You know, how some blades, their core crystals have like unique designs.
Water!
Let's just hope it's not a mirage.
It looks like every one of the characters, even though Mio they talk about hers coming up and saying that she has 3 months to live, right? But it looks like she has one, he has one, right? Because I think his is like on his chin. Because
Water!
hold up.
Water! Water!
So like hers, I was not trying to do that. Hers is like on like her collarbone type area. It looked like his is on his chin. I haven't seen theirs though. See, look, hers is right here.
Let's just hope it's not a mirage.
It's like everybody's is like a different is in a different spot.
Ionios is host to various landscapes, all filled with surreal geography to explore and diverse wildlife to encounter. Like the lands they inhabit, the wild creatures here range from docile to dangerous.
So do the creatures fight each other now?
Some creatures make no secret of their ferocious tendencies. So keep
Nigga, I'm
caution.
gone. Come on, a formidable
Also
opponent, nigga,
encounter
I'm
the
gone.
soldiers of Kevin.
Okay, so this kind of looks like a Monado, right? Just saying. And then like the style of which the armor is like, it kind of reminds me of the Mechanas. And then this reminds me of the stuff from the World Tree. So it seems like the two games are colliding, right? Or at least to me, that's what it feels like.
And Agnes, who continue to fight throughout the land. Colonies serve as the base camp for both nations.
See, look, right there. This looks like a Mechanas. Like the head, it looks like a Zord. You know.
Part of each colony is a Pharaonis. These are mobile bases.
What I call
Devastating
Pharaonis now,
weapons of war.
but that's wild.
Seek out
Colony 9. Colony 9.
weapons of war.
I know that doesn't mean anything, but Colony 9 though. Remember it was Colony 9 and Colony 6 and Xenoblade 1? Right?
Seek out these colonies to shop. Dine.
All finished.
Trying to see if I can see if he.
Dine.
So like yeah, it kind of looks like his is right here, like on his chin.
All finished.
Get to know residents and more.
Term 10. Oh, so when you
Glimpse of
meet
the
people, it
lives of
tells
Noah
you
and
what
his
term they're
friends at
on.
these rest spots, founding colonies and throughout the world. Use collected materials to cook. Craft gems to strengthen your abilities.
Okay, so the gems are back.
Looks good to me. I think we'll find this useful.
And discuss information you hear about from residents to take on new quests.
I don't see it on them though.
Explore every corner of these fields as you seek out new encounters. Breathtaking scenery. Valuable items. And ferocious
Oh, damn.
monsters. Enjoy the world and fulfill your wanderlust at your own pace.
That's so dope. Like all of the sceneries and stuff.
The
I
locations
fuck
you
with
visit
it.
are saved as landmarks that you can quickly select and travel to, which makes traversing this giant world more manageable.
I'm glad they got fast traveling again, bro.
By enabling a navigation feature, you can set a course for your next destination with.
Nah, I ain't even gonna lie. I had this problem when I was playing Xenoblade 2 and a little bit of 1. It's like when you're doing quests and stuff, and like you want it to tell you where you're supposed to go, it only gives you like the little indicator, and like in the indicator, like you have to follow the indicator. But this is like actually giving you a path to go. Like that helps out a lot for me at least, and I'm gonna be using it a lot. So
without fear of losing your way. There are plenty of other features that will help you in your adventure, such as the ability to change the time of day to encounter monsters that only appear at specific times.
okay. Why does this kind of look like the Sea of Clouds from 2 a little bit? I know that's probably just like fog or whatever, but
Lance! Droids are...
woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, bro, the music is so good.
Lance! Draw his attention for me!
Uni!
Cover fire! Leave it to me!
Tion! Zena! We need you too!
Understood.
Just say when, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Woohoo!
I'll count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Draw your weapon when encountering an enemy to seamlessly enter battle. Make your
Okay,
approach
seamless
to attack
battles, that's good.
automatically. Then, harness powerful abilities called arts to strive for victory.
Love it.
Arts have a variety of effects. Some can throw opponents off balance.
Okay, so they
Inflict
still
more
got the
damage based on where you attack from. Or heal allies, to name a few.
I feel like this is kind of just like explaining
Each art
the
is
same
assigned
thing.
to a button, making them simple and easy to execute.
Okay, so they got the same system from Xenoblade 2.
Each character takes on a specific role during battle. Attackers excel at damaging enemies.
Okay.
Defenders block enemy attacks and draw their aggro. And healers can restore HP to keep you in fighting shape.
Okay.
Each character playing their role effectively.
Okay, so so the 2 attackers are Noah and Senna. The 2 defenders are Mio and Lance, and the 2 healers are Taeyon and Uni.
Is a key point to battling.
Bro, why he just face plant like that?
At any time.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
You can freely. Each character playing their role effectively is a key.
Say, I don't want to do
battle.
this no more.
You can freely swap the character you control at any time.
Ooh, that's dope. So you're not locked into a character until after a battle. You can switch between during a battle.
Get the enemy off balance. Knock them to the ground. Launch them into the air, then smash them down. Stringing together successful combos is quite satisfying. You can link multiple arts with stunning chain attacks to devastate enemies. Deal heaps of damage at once and let nothing stand in your way.
This isn't the end!
Ooh. Like how I was saying earlier, you know how that's not a good like view of it. Okay, so you see how his sword looks? It kind of looks like a mix between the Monado and the Aegis sword from 2. Whereas like it has like those frills and it has the light blade, right? Well, Pyra's was fire, but then it has like the circle in the middle. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully that makes sense.
What is it?
An icon just popped up.
So look, his is right here. See, look, yeah. So do all of them have 3 months to live, and then Mio's is just showing up, like as the story is starting to progress? Or does everybody show up differently in the story? That'd be interesting. If everybody start to show up differently in the story, so it kind of shows like the passing of time.
Over your head. Yours seems to be the only one not locked.
Huh? He's lit up like a sparking light bulb.
I've never used this kind of blade before, but all the techniques I can use with it are flashing before my eyes.
So I never used this type of blade before.
Each character in your party has a class that influences how they battle.
Don't know how this is even working, but cool.
So then are weapons considered blades again? Even if they're not like a legit blade, but you know what I mean?
Each class has its own attributes. Sword fighter. Lead the fight with this well-balanced attacker class.
Ooh.
Zephyr. Evade attacks and unleash powerful counters. Medic gunner.
Medic gunner.
Restore allies' HP and strengthen their abilities from a position of safety.
Stormy Sky.
Tactician. Disrupt
I love his
enemies
weapon.
and support allies using paper talismans called Mondo.
I love his weapon.
Wield massive weapons to defend allies and draw enemy aggro.
Heavy guard.
Ogre.
Ogre?
Crush enemy defenses with massive
God
power.
damn. Bro, she is swinging that
Your
motherfucker.
class can also be changed to match that of your allies. Spend time learning multiple classes for a well-rounded team. Experience earned on the battlefield increases your class rank and lets you learn Master Arts, a set of beneficial arts that can be added to a different class.
A set of beneficial arts that can be
With Master
added
Arts,
to any class.
even your defender can take a moment to heal their allies. The more arts and combat strategies you wield, the easier it'll be to blaze through battles.
Stay on guard for now.
Also, by combining
Hold up, I'm sorry.
Stay on guard for now.
Also, by combining compatible arts, you can unleash fusion art attacks that combine
Fusion
the
art
effects of
attacks?
two arts into one.
Stormy Sky.
Live fiercely, die spectacularly. That's how I want the battlefield of my life to be.
It's just that, as a mechanic, you can't start getting moody just because something's broken.
Now we see real Nopon potential.
Riku and
Maybe it's
Monana.
impossible for one Nopon.
But not
Okay, so they do talk about the Nopon, but and bro, his voice is crazy coming from a Nopon, bro. Do you see how small that motherfucker is? You just hear him like, yeah, so like dog.
for two.
I just wish I wasn't such
Fiona.
a weakling. I can't run away from my responsibility.
She's gonna be a healer.
Doing the same as
Alexandra.
everyone around you, it's always the same outcome. Following the playbook to the letter is hardly a strategy.
Whoever goes up against
Gray.
they're getting crushed.
My man's Gray look like he murder people for
Brave
fun, bro.
residents of Ionios called heroes can lend their arms and aptitude to your team as a seventh party member.
Ashra
One
is
hero at a time
defensive.
can assist on the battlefield, but you can swap the
Okay, so the two Nopon are attackers. He's an attacker. She's an attacker. She's an attacker. I knew she was gonna be a healer. She's a defender, which is interesting. I'm gonna just say they're a healer. They're a healer. And she's defensive. He's defensive. They're defensive.
them out as you see fit.
Ghost Lawn. Wait, I'm trying to look at the weapons that they have.
Time can assist on the battlefield,
Okay, so he has guns. They have swords.
You can swap them out as you
A bow and arrow.
see fit.
That's interesting. Lone exile.
Heroes also bring their own classes to your team.
Oh, so it's like a lance with 2 swords on the end.
Guardian Commander. Turn the
Guardian
tables
Commander.
with boosted abilities when things look dire. Incursor.
Incursor.
Unleash more critical hits for higher attack power. War Medic. Heal party members and bolster them with various buffs. These are
Okay, one. He's looking real Rex-like right now. Okay, so Guardian Commander, a defender whose skills shine even brighter in the face of adversity, a ray of hope on the field of battle. Master skills, Protector's Pride, I'm not gonna know what that means until we get the game.
There are only a handful of classes that heroes bring.
Okay.
Your party members can take on any
That's interesting. So you get like a shield and a sword?
of the hero classes as they become your allies. Recruit more heroes for a growing combination of classes and arts in your party.
That bow and arrow look like it's gonna go crazy.
Choose to don a class's look or keep your
Ooh.
current outfit. Find your fashion and fight for the future.
Bro, since everybody can wear like the same stuff, but they still have like their undergarments on, I ain't even gonna cap. If they have something that's like blue and purple, like the channel colors, I might do it. I might have to do it. Okay, here go the Ouroboros stuff. So like they have the affinity
This is no
symbols.
normal creature. It's something else.
You've got a real death wish.
Get out the way. You're just slowing me down.
The nerve on this guy.
One down. Good start.
It's not over yet!
What?
I felt her thoughts. Or maybe her memories. There were so many. And then they were a part of me.
By joining together in battle through interlinking, 2 characters in your party can fuse into a fiercely powerful form known
Okay, so our Ouroboros doesn't have the affinity symbol, so I think the infinity symbol is only for the antagonist.
as an Ouroboros. Here are the character pairs that can interlink.
Cause ours have the little core thing.
Transform into this fearsome fusion by interlinking during combat. Clear out the battlefield by using Mighty Ouroboros arts before time is up and the interlink deactivates.
Okay, so it said before time is up, so I'm assuming this is what the timer looks like. Cause I don't see like a timer anywhere else on the screen. Yeah, that is a timer because it says warning.
Those guys are so selfish. Selfish how? You know what I mean. Every time we interlink, they're the ones taking the lead.
So you'd prefer to take the reins?
I just want to do more. Like,
There go hers. Hold up, hold up. See, look, hers is right here. So hers is on her arm. Noah's is on his hand. Mio's is on her neck. I haven't seen Taeyon's yet. The other girl, hers is on her collarbone. And then I can't think of dude's name, but his is like on his face right here. So I think all of them are gonna die in 3 months. Well, not die, but like be the whatever the term is in 3 months.
I just want to do more. Like, pull my weight. You know? Lance, come with me! I'm all set!
Despite being a single body, the Ouroboros is controlled by only one of the 2 characters. Swap between them to modify the form and arts of the Ouroboros to fit
Oh, so
your
they look
approach.
differently. That's interesting. And they change
Earn
arts.
points in battle to make the already powerful Ouroboros even stronger.
Okay, and then there's skill trees, so you have to unlock certain skills to get it. Okay.
Ouroboros can also take part in chain attacks with the rest of the party.
God damn. Bro, she just used rollout. Oh my god. That nigga surfing on his blade. Oh my god. That's wild. That shit's gonna look hella dope.
We were sworn enemies once. And yet, we all share the will to live in the now.
Yeah, see, look, his is on, and it went away, but his is on his chin. So I haven't seen Taeyeon yet, and I think that's it.
But now, I can do it.
Not like we can afford to go just yet.
So not like we can afford to go just yet. And then there's Nia, apparently. Xenoblade 2.
Yeah, I'll keep going. While my flame still flickers to the bitter end.
But I'm gonna change.
Bro, that nigga stood there. Look at his face. He's just stanced. He just like, you really thought that shit was gonna hit me, bruh? You really thought that was gonna hit me?
But I'm gonna change. Both me and this world.
We'll build it for ourselves. A world with the freedom to choose.
A world with the freedom to choose. I just realized something. On the inside of the 3, it has that symbol. That tells them that they have 3 months left. Wow, Xenoblade 3 months? That makes perfect sense. And then the expansion pass.
Broaden the world of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 with a paid expansion pass.
Brand new story
You
scenario.
can
That's
get
gonna
the
be nice.
additional content shown here. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is compatible with amiibo figures. Tap any amiibo to acquire helpful in-game items for your adventure. Tap the Shulk amiibo to change a character's sword to appear as the Monado when using Noah's sword fighter class.
Okay. Is it gonna be the same thing with like Pyra and Mithra since they have swords too?
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 launches July 29th.
I can't wait. Oh my god.
Thank you for watching, and enjoy your adventures in the world of Ionios.
Alright, well look, if you made it out to the stream or if you're watching this as a video, hold up, I am very red. Still very red. There we go. So if you're watching this as a video, because I think I might post my thoughts on the trailer or direct as a video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am going to be playing Xenoblade Chronicles, the whole series, on stream at some point. I think when 3 comes out, I'm going to play 3 first, and then play 1 Future Connected, Golden Age of Torna, and then 2, and then make it just like a whole series. But yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see y'all later, and if you made it out to the stream, I'd also like to say thank you. Peace.